When should you micromanage? The answer is ideally never, but let's face it, sometimes there are situations where stepping in and taking control is necessary. Today, we're going to cover 3 critical situations where micromanagement is actually recommended. The first situation is when your team is dysfunctional. We're talking about conflicts, lack of trust, poor communication, no accountability. This is a red flag. In this case, you need to step in, make sure work is distributed correctly, ensure everybody is accountable for their tasks, timelines, and budget. Your job here is to get them talking and communicating and aligned. The second situation is when your project is in escalation mode. If you're on the verge of missing a deadline, going over the budget, encountering quality issues, it is time to act. As a project manager, you need to check every detail and reduce risk of failure. Keep things running smoothly, but remember, this should be a temporary situation. If this situation drags on for weeks and months, you may need to re-baseline your project and adjust the plan. Finally, the third scenario, when someone or your team is given a responsibility they are not experienced with. This is a tricky one. While the customer might not be aware of this risk, you are. This is more of a proactive micromanagement, a proactive escalation, if you like. You need to step in and guide them to avoid mistakes that could hurt your project. And one last thing to remember, short timeline does not justify micromanagement. It is about trust and good processes, not a constant oversight. I have a separate video discussing how to set the right project monitoring intervals based on project characteristics. Check the link in the description and see you in the next video.